Let's take the derivative of x to the a over arc cosine of x, where a is a constant. We'll start by rewriting this as x to the a times arc cosine, that's the c, times arc cosine of x to the negative 1. And then we can differentiate both sides with respect to x. So we have the derivative of y equals, let's move this over a little bit. The derivative of all that. And since we have a function times a function, we can break this up using product rule. So let's do that. So we have the derivative of y equals the derivative of x to the a times arc cosine of x to the negative 1 plus x to the a times the derivative of arc cosine of x to the negative 1. And we can start taking some of these derivatives. So the derivative of x to the a is going to be ax to the a minus 1 times, we have the, this is actually in the denominator because it's the negative 1, so it might be neater just to put it there now. Arc cosine of x. The reason we put it in that form was so that we could use product rule, and it'll help us over here too. So we can undo it for that side of the equation at this point. Plus x to the a times the derivative of arc cosine of x to the negative 1 power. So we have arc cosine nested within the to the negative 1 power function. So what we'll do is we'll work towards using chain rule by saying u equals arc cosine of x. And then we have the derivative, this is just moving down here, the derivative of u to the negative 1. And so we'll apply chain rule and get du dx times du of u to the negative 1. And that's going to give us, well, first of all, we can take du dx. Du dx, we already worked out in the main derivation video that the derivative of arc cosine is going to be equal to negative 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared. So that means we have du dx is equal to negative 1 over the square root of x squared. 1 minus x squared. 1 minus x squared. It's the same thing as this up here. Times the derivative of u to the negative 1 with respect to u is going to be negative 1 times u to the negative 2. And let's just put that in the denominator right off the bat. So we have over u to the negative 2 is equal to 1 over u squared. So there you go. Looks like these negative 1s are going to cancel out, so let's just get rid of both of them. And while we're at it, let's undo this arc cosine of x u substitution. So we have arc cosine of x squared and we can start bringing some of this stuff down to multiply. So x to the a times all that, and we have this, which I'll just copy and paste. It's not changing. Don't forget that that's a separate term, so we bring down the plus sign as well from here. All right, and it looks like we're just about done. We're just going to collect some of our term. Well, no term collection, but we'll make it a little neater. Apply the multiplications and so on. So this bit all remains the same. So we can just bring that right down. X to the a times 1 is going to be equal to x to the a. So we can start off by saying plus x to the a over something. I don't like this x, I'm going to rewrite it. And then I think it'll look neater if we write, we're going to multiply these denominators, and I think it'll look neater if we put the arc cosine in front. So let's say arc cosine of x squared times the square root of 1 minus x squared. And I don't think there's anything else that's going to be a nice trivial simplification, so let's leave it at that. We are done.